Love is a celebration. But Jesus is always the accused. John 8 verses 1 to 11. Welcome to our Gospel Commentary channel, to discover yourself. Today we delve into the profound meaning of the Father's justice, which is never hasty. Rather, instead of throwing stones, He prefers to stay low, even in the presence of those who make mistakes. And without showing fanaticism, He distances Himself from the old legalistic beliefs. For a more complete overview of our human, cultural and spiritual proposal, we suggest you visit the website duvy.art. duvy.art. Hearts of stone. Hearts of flesh. Every day at sunrise, people on the Mount of Olives contemplating the temple recited the Shema, and so did Jesus. Like many, He spent the nights in a cave, in the open air, Luke 21 verses 37 to 38, John 8 verses 1 to 2, then went to Solomon's portico to teach. A new day begins. The comparison with the sinner who represents us activates a new dawn. The adulterer and the adulteress were to be put to death, Deuteronomy 22 verses 22 to 24. How come the male escapes? In many biblical passages, the woman is a collective parable here evoked for a catechesis towards the traditionalist public prosecutors, who were also making their way in the first communities. They don't sleep at night, just to spy on others and accuse them of their sins. But there is a new daybreak, verse 2, on the face of God. In the whole scene, the real defendant is Jesus and His abnormal idea of justice. He does not allow vice to isolate people. He who makes a mistake, or is unsteady, is not marked for life. We are all burdened with weights and can hardly stand. Therefore, divine action unmasks the fanatical bigwigs, who are not innocent at all. The conciliatory and thoughtful attitude turns the accusations right back onto the veterans of the postscript, who only let the stones fall from their hands when unmasked. But it is a passage of theology, not gossip. In old managers who like to set up internal processes too, sometimes there is no honesty. Better that in the house of God they avoid acting as judges and the accusers, and let them go back to their homes. It is incredible, then, that Jesus does not make sure that the person is clearly and publicly repentant before forgiving. In this, the Son of God violates the law, tradition, the common way of thinking and doing catechism. His most incriminating sentence is a bomb, which has created embarrassment for centuries. Stop hurting yourself, but I do not condemn you. Meaning of verse 11. The living and true God proceeds without mortifying investigations and anticipated penitential penalties. Just get back on your feet. So He does not want to have anything in common with the faultless, often false, who cunningly hide behind ancient laws just to show off, disturb and annoy, and project their own defects onto others, to exorcise them. Note, they don't sleep at night, just to spy on others, and accuse them of their own faults. Here is why. The finger resting on the stone slabs of the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. An obvious accusation to the censors still accustomed to the Decalogue of No. Remained in the age of Sinai, with a soul of stone. Arrogant and deadly. Devoid of the heart of flesh and of the spirit. Cadavers calibrated at room temperature. Throughout the scene, Jesus' figure of the new justice of the Father remains crouched on the ground. Greek text. Threatened by those above him who want to catch him out, or take him hostage. He remains subjected even to the silenced adulteress. Because the request for mercy is authentic even when it remains implicit. And in any case Christ relates to each of us without looming. Looking at us all. From below. Here is the difference between the faith approach and the evaluations of banal religiosity, which discards almost everyone. Here on the other hand is the qualitative leap between finger on the cold plates and gaze on people. To internalize and live the message. In what situations have you considered, justice is done? When have you experienced divine judgment as understanding and grace? John 8 verses 1 to 11. Thank you all for your kind attention. We invite you to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our activities. If you liked it, leave a well done to support us. Subscribe, give your precious like, share with your friends and comment too. Thank you, join us and see you soon.